Good evening, good evening, good evening. What's going on, sis? Happy New Year. Okay, we almost there. We're not there. We're not there yet. I got to look at myself because I'm super excited. Look, I hope you are having a great New Year's Eve beginning. If you are Gen X or a millennial, I'm hoping that you also took a nap today before you try to go out and have your New Year's Eve festivities because y'all know, y'all know you need to take a nap before you go out tonight. All right. Look, this is your favorite strategic planner, Maya Lynn Harris, founder of One Woman Minority Businesses. And today is December 31st. 2023, the very last day, the last few hours of 2023. Give yourself a hand, sis. You made it. All right. You made it through 2023. And I am so excited for you. I'm so excited about everything that you were able to accomplish this year. I'm excited if your main accomplishment was just getting through the year. Look, 2023 was a it was a year. It was yearing. 2023 was a year, and it had a lot of ups and a lot of downs. But you are here. You are here, and you made it through. And we are about to get you set up the right way for 2024. And first of all, thank you for hanging out with us during the month of December. I saw that y'all were still showing up for Power Hour, even though it was pre-recorded, making sure that you were getting your stuff in. So I'm very excited that you were able to jump on and still do that during December, allowing me and my team to take a little bit of a break. All right. But now we are getting right back into it, right back into our Power Hour every Sunday. Now, of course, today we're doing it a little early just because, it's things about to pop off. Now, I don't know about y'all. My pop off will be right in my bed. I am not gonna be awake at midnight. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. All right. But we normally do this at 8 p.m. every single Sunday, getting you prepared for your week. Normally we're getting you prepared for the week. But tonight we're going to be getting you prepared for the year. All right. We're going to get you prepared for 2024. So this is a very special edition of our Power Hour. Also, you know what? I want to shout out anybody who might be watching us on Instagram right now. This is my first time going live on Instagram through a streaming platform. Normally you have to go live and then go live separately on Instagram. But so shout out Instagram. If you are watching this live or you're watching this in the replay, give me a hashtag replay. If you're watching this on the replay on Instagram, please let me know. Please comment and say, hey, what's going on? I'm on IG. What's going on, Maya? Hey, I'm in Virginia. I'm in North Carolina. I'm in California, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to join me this evening. And if you're not on Instagram, you might be watching this live right now on Facebook. You might be watching this live right now on YouTube. You might be watching this live right now on LinkedIn. We're all over the place tonight. So wherever you are, just give me a quick shout out. Let me know that you're here. And as always, take advantage of the opportunity. Put your business information in the comments. Let us know where you are, where you're from, what you do. You can put the link in there. I always want to make sure you have an opportunity to share your business information. And so you have not done that yet. Make sure you put that in the chat as well. Okay, look, you never know who's going to be watching this. You never know who's going to be looking at the comments. And so you don't want to miss that opportunity to share what you are what you do, right? What your zone of genius is, right? So look, family, and we're not going to be on the whole a long time tonight, but I want you to consider a couple things. Every Sunday we get you ready for your week. And this time we're going to be looking at a little bit differently, and so I want to make sure you still have the items that you normally would need. All right. So if you don't have your weekly planner, this is our link for our weekly planner. All right. So you're going to go to our website, wombbiz.org/pie-planner. grab your weekly planner so you can kind of map out what you want to do this week. But I'm going to actually give you opportunity to grab a different planner, a little bit of a different planner, right? We'll talk about that in a second. And of course, if you see my face, please take a moment to like this and share this, share it to your page, share it to your profile so someone else has the blessing of getting all this good planning, goodness. All right. Thank you so much. So look, normally during our power hour, this is when we take an hour to really sit down and knock out your action steps for the week. If you're watching this for the first time, you're not really sure how this works. This is when we are knocking out our action steps for the week. Okay. And so really the idea is once you have your goals set, right? We talk about goals in the quarterly and in minds of, this is what we're trying to accomplish for our quarter. We talk about our monthly stuff. We talk about milestones. We talk about our weekly stuff. We talk about action steps, our weekly and daily, right? And so once you know what your goals are, what you're trying to accomplish, you want to make sure you're sitting down at the beginning of each week or at the end of each week and looking at, okay, what did I get done? What do I need to work on for next week that will get me closer to my goals? It's not your daily to-do list. It's different. This is separate from your daily to-do list, right? Your daily to-do list is, all the things that you have to do on a regular basis anyway to keep your business going and in your life going. But your goals and your action steps, your milestones, that's what's getting you towards the next level in your life and in your business. And so you want to make sure that you are including those steps. They are different than your daily to-do list, your daily steps. Your action steps, your milestones, all of those are getting you to where you want to be, right? And so your daily stuff is making sure that you still have income coming in, you're talking to clients and you're following up, you're making your sales. But these action steps are going to be, how do I get to the next level in my income? How do I go international? How am I going to get to 1 million followers? And all those different things that you have, those accomplishments that you've set for yourself, the actions are different. The actions are more focused, right? More purposeful. So you want to make sure that you are addressing those every week before you go into your week. And you also don't have to have a ton of those to do, right? So your action steps, you might only have 1 or 2 things every single day that you're working on towards your goal. And if you break it down in bite-sized pieces like that, by the time you get to the end of the month, by the time you get to the end of the quarter, you're like, whoa, look at how much more I got done. Look how much more money I made. Look how much more people I was able to help this month because you took it piece by piece. If you wait until, December to go in beast mode and try to knock out all your goals from the whole year, you're going to be messed up. So we're going to take it piece by piece, right? Eat the elephant one bite at a time. All right. And so look, I have 3 things. I always want you to think about, 3 things I want you to do at the end of, or every Sunday, right? And so today we're going to be looking at your end of the year steps. What are your end of the year steps going to be? We're going to keep it simple because I know y'all getting ready to go out or whatever. Maybe you're going to be going to church, but my church, they didn't have a New Year's Eve watch party tonight because, church was today. So, but maybe your church does. So maybe you're getting ready to go to the watch party, or maybe you're about to go out to dinner, or maybe you're about to go out to the club. Whatever you're about to do, I'm going to keep this super simple. So I'm not even going to give you a full sentence on this, right? So the first step 1 is to reflect, right? 1 word, reflect. Before we get into tomorrow, before we jump into 2024, I want you to spend just a few minutes reflecting on 2023. So much happened to you this year in 2023. So many things took place. So many things impacted your life in 2023. And so you have to say, okay, what actually happened? I mean, because we go day to day. We don't think about what happened 3 or 4 or 5 months ago. So think about what happened this year. What are some of the things that occurred in first quarter? What are some of the things that occurred in second and third quarter? And even this last quarter, what happened in your business? Did your business grow? Did you make more money? Did you add more systems? Did you streamline things? Did you add did you get some help? Did you add to your team? Did you lose some things? Did you, were your numbers lower than last year? Were you even tracking your numbers? Did you have any goals that you were tracking? Where did the things that you have on your vision board, how much got done? Like, so spend a few minutes just reflecting on this year. And it doesn't matter what the results are right now. It doesn't matter because the year's over, and I do not want you to stress over what did or didn't happen during 2023. But you need to recognize what happened in 2023 so that you can properly prepare yourself in 2024. All right. So that's the first thing I want you to do. Just spend a few minutes reflecting on 2023. And then this is what I want you to do. I want you to celebrate. I want you to celebrate your wins. I want you to celebrate the things that went right. I don't care how much went wrong. I don't care how much went wrong. I want you to find the things that went right. And they might be small. It doesn't matter. There's no such thing as a small win. All of those things matter. So celebrate the things that actually went right in your life this year. What are some of the things that happen not just in your business, but in your life, right? You know, all of our business goals still tie into our life, right? They're supposed to be making our life better. Our businesses should be making our life better, right? So what are some of the things that just were great this year? Whether it's something that happened to you, something that happened to your children, your spouse, your partner, whatever. What are some of the things? And I want you to be okay with celebrating. When you go out tonight, or when you sitting there watching the ball drop in New York or the apple drop in New York or whatever, and you're watching it on TV, you know, focus on that. Today I was on Facebook and kind of looking at some of the comments, and oh yeah, I know 2023 was rough. 2023 was a rough year. But the whole year wasn't rough. All 365 days weren't terrible. So, what are some of the things that went right? Don't focus on the loss right now. Focus on, oh my goodness, I am right here. I am still right here. Right? My business is still going. Maybe your business isn't still going, but maybe you're ready to restart it. What are some of the things that you can celebrate from 2023? All right. And if you keep that positive energy going, it makes it a whole lot easier to do step three. A whole lot easier to do step three, right? It's step three simply is the plan. All right. 2023 is over in about 4 hours and 45 minutes, at least if you're on the East Coast, right? It's almost over. Few hours. What are you going to do? What are you going to do in 2024? Please understand, and a lot of folks, I talk to folks about planning all day because that's what I do, right? I'm a strategic planner, so this is what I do. A lot of folks tell me, I just, I just don't write. I just never write down. I know what I want to do. I keep it in my head. But I don't write it out. I don't even understand. I don't understand how, as a business owner, you don't want to take the time to write out the thing. You have to be purposeful with your success. It's not just going to happen by osmosis. All right. I am a Christian all day long, but the Lord is not blessing inaction. He's just not, right? You have to move. You got to get to work, and you have to create a roadmap for yourself, right? Pray on it, but pray that the roadmap that you're creating is the one that you are supposed to be creating, right? If I want to get too churchy today, but He's gonna tell you if it's the right one. If it's not the right one, you're gonna know it, all right? But you still have to put something down, all right? You want to make sure that you are purposeful. There isn't, you want to make. I hear folks say, I want to hit six figures this year. Okay, I need one. Can you we have a specific number? Because six figures is $100,000, and 999,999 is also six figures. Be specific. What do you mean by six figures? What does that mean, right? And if you want to hit six figures, how are you going to do it? How many customers do you need in order for you to hit six figures? Do you have customers that are on a subscription where they're coming, they're automatically being charged. You have to get customers, individual customers every single month. How are you going to do that? Where are you going to find them? Where are you going to find these 6-figure, 7-figure customers, right? Are you selling a coaching program that's $15,000? And so you know how many, coaching clients you need? Or are you selling a $5 jewelry? What do you need to get to 6 figures? So if you're not writing those things out and you're not understanding how to get to what your ultimate goal is, you're not going to get there. I use this all the time, right? I'm not going to drive from Virginia to California without a map. Just because I want to go to California, just because I know in my head where California is in comparison to Virginia, I know that I need to head west. That does not mean I know how to get there. Just because I know where it is, just because I know the destination, I know what the destination looks like. I know what hotel I want to stay in. I know the things I want to do when I get there. That does not mean I know how to get there without direction, right? And if you tell me how to get there, if you give me the exact directions and I don't write them down, I am still not going to remember. I'm going to remember pieces of it, right? You're going to remember pieces of your plan, but you're not going to remember the whole plan. You have to write it down. And this, I love using the map as an analogy to goal setting, right? Because guess what? Even with the map, you might hit a detour. Something's going to happen in your life this year that's going to knock you off course, right? But if I don't have a map already written out in front of me, I won't be able to plan how to get back on course. So if you don't have that thing written out and you get sick, your baby gets sick, your spouse gets sick, you lose your job, um, how do you get back on course if you haven't written it out? If you can't look at your plan and say, okay, has interrupted XYZ. How do I get back to XYZ? What do I need to do differently to get back to XYZ? If you haven't written it out, you have to write your plan out, family. You absolutely positively have to write out your plan. Okay. And so that's what we do with W.O.M.B. That's what we're all about. We're here to make sure that you have a plan that's written out, that it makes sense. We help you get around your detours, right? And we're going to make sure that you have some folks cheering you on along the way and some folks making sure that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. That's what we do. And we're also going to make sure you have some co-pilots, because there's nothing like a good co-pilot, right? There's nothing like a good accountability partner, co-pilot, to make sure that you are staying on track. And so number 3 is to plan. Make sure that you are planning out your 2024. Does that mean you have to plan every single detail this week? No, I don't do that. We start with the annual plan, right? We look at kind of the bigger picture. I don't really even like calling it a plan. We don't talk about annual goals. So we talk about the annual as a vision. And what's our vision for the year? What are some of the things that we know we want to accomplish this year, right? And then we focus on our quarters. For those of you, if you've never read the book, The 12-Week Year, the 12-week year, I need you to get that book. It's going to change the way you plan things. It just absolutely will, right? So we look at things quarterly. We don't go into detail for the year. We figure out what our vision is for the year, and we use our quarters to go into detail. Again, it's just allowing you to have a laser focus on a smaller amount of goals. Like I said, taking those bite-sized pieces, smaller amount of goals over a shorter period of time, so you're more likely to get those things done. If you're trying to focus on 12 goals at a time for the whole year, you'll get frustrated. You just will. But if you're focused on 3 over the next 3 months, you're more likely to get those done. Okay. And so what we are doing with W.O.M.B, if you didn't know, if you didn't know what's going on with W.O.M.B, we have a wonderful event starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, it is our very first event of the year. I can't even believe. I'm excited. I don't think last year we didn't start it on the first day of the year. We did. We absolutely did not start on the first day of the year. So we started our training. I think it was like the first Monday, which was like the 7th or something. But I said no. This year we are going to be focusing on getting our plan done right from the beginning. I thought about doing it in December, and I was like, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, so we got so much going on in December. So what I decided to do was actually get you focused for the year from day one. All right, from day one. And how we're doing that, we are doing this through our pie challenge. Let's see if I get my screen. I'm gonna share my screen with you. There you go, guys. With our pie challenge, and I'm actually gonna put this on the full screen. And so our pie challenge is our 4-day planning event to make sure you have a successful 2024. We're calling it the Success Blueprint. It is a free event, guys. It is, you can actually attend this event completely free over the next 4 days. We are creating an actionable blueprint for success. We're going to be focused on quarter one, but we are going to talk about our annual vision. We're going to talk about manifesting our ideas. We're going to talk about having accountability partners. We're going to talk about what our quarter one goals are. We're going to talk about, what the milestones that you want to knock out during first quarter. We're going to talk about all of those things during this challenge. We're going to talk about the mindset that you have to have in order to make sure that this is, that this event for you is going to be a successful event. We're going to make sure that you're getting everything that you need over the next 4 days to get you through not just first quarter, but to prep you for the whole 2024. But our focus is going to be on the first quarter. And we do that because we do a pie workshop every quarter, but we don't talk about the annual, our vision and our manifestation during the workshops. But for the challenge, we add that little extra on to make sure you're preparing for the year. But this is a free event, guys. It's a completely free event for you to attend. The link to it is in the description. All right. So you can click on there to register, or you can just go to our website and just go to wombbiz.org and go to the tab that says W.O.M.B events. It's the very first thing up there. Right. But we also have a VIP. I'm going to click on buy tickets so y'all can see when you go on free registration. We also have a VIP package that is only $37. And look, that VIP is going to include a Q&A that happens before the actual, training every evening at 8 p.m. So the Q&A starts at 7:30 for our VIPs. We're not having any Q&A during the training itself. There's no Q&A, right? And so the Q&A is during VIP. That's 7:30 time to get you going, to answer your questions. We're also going to do a midday lunch and learn study hall on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right, for our VIPs, again, help you work through your planning process. A lot of folks are still off this week, which will be great. And for those of you who are not off this week, you'll be able to join us during lunchtime for that. Okay. And you're going to also receive the planning journal so that you have a document. You can print it out. You can, use it online, but you have your planning journal. So you have that document to be able to actually fill out the things that we're going to be talking about during this. All right. Is this saved and can I come back and watch? Yes. So the evening event will be recorded, just not the VIP part, but the evening challenge will be recorded and it will be in our network group. So you'll be able to watch. If you missed it, you'll be able to watch the night before. It'll be posted every morning so that you'll be able to watch it from the night before. All right. And it'll be right in our network. You'll be able to jump on and take a look at it. All right. But for VIP, you want to make sure that you register and get the VIP. VIPs will get the permanent recordings because we're deleting those recordings after the week. Actually, that Friday, we're going to be deleting all those recordings. All right. But the VIPs will get a copy of all of the recordings from the week, in addition to the planner, in addition to being able to have the Q&A, in addition to all that good stuff. All right. And they have a special gift at the end, which I'll tell them, they'll find about later. Right. So yeah, we are super excited about this challenge. Again, it's just we want to make sure that this is going to be something that is accessible to everyone. We want to make sure that everybody has an opportunity to sit down and get some support on planning their stuff out for the year. This is for entrepreneurs, but you know what? Even if you're a non-entrepreneur and you just want to have some help when it comes to career planning, it's applicable. It really is. It really is applicable. So you'll be able to, if you're not in the space where you're running your own business yet, you might be in a space where you plan on running a business. Maybe you plan on starting your business this year. This is a great place to sit down and start mapping out the things that you want to be able to do for a business that you're about to start, right? Maybe you need to restart a business, and of course, that's going to take planning. So that is also, something very good for you to participate in. All right, guys. So it is, we want to make sure that you have all the tools necessary for your success. All right. We want to make sure that you have all the tools necessary for your success. And so, again, I want you to go to our website, wombbiz.org, and just click the events link, and you have your information there for the pie challenge. Make sure that you register for the challenge. So, look, family, I've been talking. I don't even know how. I can't even look. I gotta see how. I don't know how long I've been talking, y'all. I don't even know. I can't even see my little time. But I am so excited for 2024. I cannot wait to meet some of you. For those of you who do not know, we have so many amazing things planned for 2024. I can't even begin to explain to you how excited I am. And this is just a blessing. This year has really been a time of a change for a lot of us. And I've been so blessed and humbled to connect with so many beautiful, amazing, talented, intelligent women who are just building these absolutely incredible businesses, changing their lives, the life of their family, the life of their community, and just leaving that legacy. And we're just going to be doing that even more in 2024. And so I want you to have a great New Year's Eve. Be safe, right? Don't go out there and be crazy. You want to make sure you get to 2024, okay? Be safe, make smart decisions. And we will see you tomorrow. If you're VIP, we're going to see you at 7:30. But we will see everyone else tomorrow at 8 p.m. live in our Zoom room, the W.O.M.B Zoom room, for our 2024 Pie Challenge. Y'all, look, be blessed, be a blessing, and I'll see you. I know this is kind of cheesy, but I'll see you next year. All right, sis. Mwah, love you. Happy New Year. Have a great time. See you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.